Hi, this is Alfred Brock with CNC News Co., and we're going to be talking about alcohol and your pregnancy. It doesn't have to be your pregnancy. You might know someone who is pregnant or planning on getting pregnant. And the information I give you right now, I hope you will find to be useful. Some people already have this information, but some people need to be informed about it. So we're going to be talking about alcohol and your pregnancy, and I'm reading and interacting with a pamphlet from the United States Department of Health and Human Services. So, prenatal alcohol exposure. Prenatal alcohol exposure is associated with an increased risk of miscarriage, stillbirth, prematurity, and sudden infant death syndrome, also known as SIDS, as well as fetal alcohol spectrum disorders, FASD. FASD is a term for a range of lifelong conditions for the child that can occur in individuals who are exposed to alcohol before birth, and they often lead to disability. For that reason, obviously, if it's the alcohol that caused it, by avoiding the alcohol, we can avoid these difficulties. Now, children with FASD are more likely to have a low birth weight, have problems eating and sleeping, have problems with vision and hearing, have trouble following directions and accomplishing everyday tasks, have difficulty paying attention and learning in school, have cognitive and academic problems and need special education services, have trouble controlling their behavior and getting along with others, have behavioral and medical issues that can become apparent at different life stages, be prone to develop alcohol and other substance use disorders later in life when they're exposed, often need extra medical and behavioral care assistance and social support throughout their entire lives. Now, here's some questions you may have about alcohol and drinking while you're pregnant. Is it all right to drink alcohol if I am pregnant? Is it all right for a person to drink alcohol when they're pregnant? No, it's not all right to drink alcohol when someone is pregnant. A developing baby is exposed to the same concentration of alcohol as the mother during pregnancy. There is no known safe amount of alcohol consumption for women who are pregnant, including early in pregnancy when a woman may not know that she is pregnant. Now, are there some kinds of alcohol less harmful than others? A little beer, is that less harmful than whiskey? Well, no. Exposure to alcohol from all types of beverages, including beer, wine, hard seltzer, hard cider, alcohol pops, distilled spirits, liquor, and mixed drinks, and even those little Jello pop things, is unsafe for developing babies at every stage of pregnancy. A glass of wine, a can of beer, a shot of liquor, all have about the same amount of alcohol. Cocktails and mixed drinks may have twice as much alcohol as the other beverages. Now, what if I drank during my last pregnancy and my child was fine? Well, every pregnancy is different. Alcohol exposure before birth may harm one child more than another. You could have had one child born healthy and another child born with problems. Some intellectual and behavioral problems related to FASD may not be apparent initially and can appear at any time during childhood and into early adulthood. Problem. Does FASD have lifelong effects? Yes, these problems caused by alcohol drinking while pregnant, exposing the baby, some of the lifelong effects of FASD can be recognized early, and other issues become apparent later in life. While early diagnosis and treatment can improve the child's health and behavior, there's no known cure for fixing it completely currently. Now, what if I am pregnant and have been drinking? Or what if a person is pregnant and they've been drinking? If you drank alcohol before you knew you were pregnant or before you knew that alcohol could harm your baby, stop drinking now. Just stop. Every day matters. The sooner you stop drinking, the better for your baby. Now, how can I stop drinking? How can a person stop drinking? Well, it's hard to stop drinking sometimes. Talk with your healthcare provider about getting help if it's hard. There are a variety of treatments that can help you right now, even if you're not pregnant. Options for pregnant women include behavioral treatments and mutual support groups. There's people waiting to talk to you and help you. Your healthcare provider may be able to help you determine the best option for you. So that's a good place to start, your healthcare provider. Treatment is an ongoing process, and even if you have been through treatment before, don't give up. Start over again. Keep going. You're going to make it. So for additional help and information, you can help get information from your doctor or other healthcare professionals, your religious advisors, mutual support group, other support people like your family and friends. National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism. That's you can find that online at niaaa.nih.gov at 301-443-3860. FASD United, and you can reach them online at fasdunited.org or call them at 202-785-4585. And then there's a Circle of Hope, a mentoring network for birth mothers, as fasdunited.org/circle-of-hope. And then there's also the CDC, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, 1-800-CDC-INFO. That's 1-800-232-4636. And then there's also SAMHSA, which is the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration's National Helpline. That's 1-800-662-HELP. That's 1-800-662-4357. And then we got Mother to Baby. That's you can find them online at mothertobaby.org. And then the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, www.acog.org/women's-health. And then finally, the American Academy of Pediatrics, which you can find online. I hope this provided you with some information that's useful to you. Let's see if we can get this. There we go. Whoop, there it is. Okay. If you freeze the frame, you can get all those links right there. Thank you for listening today. Be safe. Be healthy.